How's it going, you guys? It's Scott with Everyday Home Repairs. I want to show you how to quickly solve, literally in just a couple minutes, common maintenance problems around the house if you have vinyl siding. Now this is when you have green algae or mildew that's starting to build up on your vinyl siding. Don't worry, this isn't a big issue, and I've actually done another video in the past where I used 1/3 vinegar and 2/3 water with a sprayer and a brush, and we got that problem solved. During that video, a few different viewers said use wet and forget, and it actually works wonders. The nice thing about this, it's all in one. No sprayer needed, no scrubbing needed, literally wet and forget. The question is, does this actually work? Well, I have a few different spots on my house that need some cleaning, so I'm gonna put it to the test, and you might be surprised by the results. So we'll start off, if you have any vegetation close to the vinyl siding where you're going to apply the wet and forget, you're just going to soak that with water. This helps to protect the plants with a little pre-soak and then a wash afterwards. Once you're ready, you can rotate the selection knob. The wet and forget bottle has a rotation knob here, goes from off, various water settings, and then once you're ready to actually apply, you turn it over to on, and then that's going to start to mix the active ingredient and start to foam up. You'll completely cover your vinyl siding, and you'll be tempted to then wash off this foam, but that is not what you're supposed to do. You want this foam to sit on your vinyl siding because that is key to the longevity of this working. Then once you're done, you'll go back through, selecting the water again and just washing off those bushes to make sure no wet and forget is sitting. Another bonus tip here is make sure you're cutting back your vegetation. You do not want bushes sitting against your vinyl siding, or that promotes the growth of algae. Now the second section, I need quite a bit more reach. Starting off just the same though, I'm pre-soaking these bushes to help protect them from the wet and forget. And then once they're pre-soaked, I'll start to rotate, and instead of using the fan tip like I did on the first application, I'm turning that over to the stream to help me get much more reach and reach that second level of my home. Now it's a little windy out today, but I can easily get 12 to 15 feet. So depending on your home, you should not have to get out the ladder, which is great, and that's why it makes this so much easier using the wet and forget as compared to when I used the vinegar water mixture with a brush where I had to get the ladder out and brush all that vinyl siding. So for my money, wet and forget is the way to go. It's going to save you a ton of time, and I can get multiple applications off this one bottle for my home or my rental properties. Now you can get it at some home improvement stores. I know at my local Home Depot or Lowe's they do not carry it. You can also reference a link down in the description to our Amazon store, and if you look on the exterior and decks list, you'll see the wet and forget that I'm using in this video. Now the one drawback, this does take a little while to work, so you're not going to get the instant gratification of pressure washing or scrubbing it down where you see the results right away. This can take a few days. Here are the results on my worst spot, the original, how much algae and mildew we had built up, and then after 2 days, this is what it looks like. Now it gets better and better over more days in the coming weeks as it continues to break down that algae, and then that should last half of a year or a full year before you need to do it again. Now if you guys want to take on another project outside, check out this video right here. It is a full deck rebuilding project that I did at my home. It will walk you through the start of the demo all the way through the project so you can save time and money and get your outdoor living space looking great. So thanks for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.